Today on the Tiger Basketball Report, head coach Pat Skerry and I will review the Tigers' recent games, a loss at the College of Charleston, and a win against the Phoenix of Elon. Get ready, Tiger fans. The Tiger Basketball Report starts now.
Is this the high? Just let it go, enjoy the ride. Without the low, there ain't a high.
AT&T knows the best kind of holiday is the kind where everyone gets what they wished for. Make this holiday extra happy when you buy one, get one free on our most popular smartphones. Like the Samsung Galaxy S6. Buy one, get one free. So spread some cheer and capture every minute of it. Right now at AT&T, buy one, get one free on our most popular smartphones.
How long does it take to change the game of basketball? Days, years, decades? How about 0.4 seconds? All of a sudden, big ain't so big no more. Small ain't so small. The step back three is the new dunk. Follow through is the new poster. Range is the new hang time. How long to change the game of basketball? 1 second or less.
White Market's ice cream plant is based in Skerry, Pennsylvania, and it's locally owned and operated. We've been making our ice cream for nearly 50 years. We create roughly 70 flavors of ice cream right now. We use local ingredients, especially our cream, which is from our milk plant. The cream is what gives our ice cream a rich and creamy texture. Now, together with our customers, we've created a product called Peanut Butter Indulgence, which will be coming out this summer. It's a peanut butter ice cream with sea salt caramel swirl and chocolate-covered pretzel. How can you go wrong with that? Personally, I love our ice cream. If you come to our house at any given time, you'll find at least 5 packages of ice cream in our freezer. Our kids grew up eating Wise quality ice cream, and now we get to treat our grandchildren to it. It's been a pleasure for me to be tasting ice cream for over 40 years for Wise Markets, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Hello and welcome inside the Towson Sports Network studios for today's edition of the Tiger Basketball Report. I'm your host, Spiro Morekas. The Tigers took a trip south into the Carolinas for games against the College of Charleston and against Elon. Towson fell to the Cougars 65-47, but rebounded to beat Elon 81-77. Let's take a look at the highlights from both those games.
Charleston, 10:29 to go in the half. Parker Rivera going to drive, spin in the lane, lay it up and in. Tamaj with 4 points, and the Tigers down 3, 14-11 with 10:18 to go in the half. Parker Rivera, Tamaj into the right corner to Davis, fakes the three, going to drive, pumps, lays it up and in. John Davis with 4 points. Tigers down 26-20 with 3:45 remaining. Pointer dribbling around to his right, around the perimeter, feet down low, all alone is Harris, puts up a shot, and it's blocked by Morsell, and Davis has it. John going to drive. John with a left-handed shot, puts it home, and it's 36-32. Tigers down 4 with 18-16 remaining. Give it to Pointer, who drives the lane. He goes up with a wild shot. Didn't come close to reaching the rim, and Eddie Keats got it. Eddie comes to the top of the lane. Eddie drives again. He lays it up again and scores. Eddie Keats with back-to-back buckets, and the Tigers are down 3, 41-38. This is the closest they've been since it was 4-1. Pass on the left, they get it to Bailey, stripped away by Morsell. He'll go one-on-one with Bailey. Pumps, goes up with a shot, and he's fouled, and Mike will go to the line to shoot 2. Bailey has committed his 3rd foul. Parker Rivera gets it, he drives. Tamaj misses, puts it back up, scores, and he's fouled. So Parker Rivera missed the first one, got his own rebound, put it up and in. And now we'll go to the foul line. But Dalamoto wide open for three, off the back of the rim, no good. Parker Rivera, the rebound in the right corner. He'll spin in the lane, bank it up, and score. Tamaj Parker Rivera with the first bucket of the game, and the Tigers up 2-0. Watching Elon go on a 7-0 run here. The other way at Dalamoto, drives, basket's good, and he's fouled. In the right corner to McNeil, going to fire a 7-foot jumper, too strong. Rebound, Morcell goes high and lays it up and in. Great play by Mike Morcell. And the Tigers down 24-21 with 7:01 remaining in the half. Tamaj over midcourt, gives it off to McNeil, fakes the three, drives to the foul line, out to Eddie Keith. He'll launch a three, and he hits. Eddie Keith with his first basket. And the Tigers have taken the lead 26-24. It feeds right side, Sampson for three. Way off the mark, no good. Rebound, run down in the corner by Morcell. Mike brings it over midcourt. Mike going to take it straight to the hoop, lays it up. Basket is good, and he's fouled. So the sophomore with a chance to tie this baby up. Ivory gets it right side to Dalamoto, bounces it down low to Davis, through a double team, turns, shoots, and scores with a left hand. John with 4 points, and the Tigers retake the lead, 45-44. Eddie going to drive, flip it back out to Davis. He'll launch one from outside, no good. Rebound, Parker Rivera went right over Sebring to get the layup, the basket, and he's fouled. He went right over Sebring's back, got the rebound, laid it in, and then got fouled. Comes down to the foul line, then stops and passes it in the left corner to Thompson, who drives, puts it up, blocked by Parker Rivera. Down 11 just 4 minutes ago. Now the ball stolen by Parker Rivera. He's going to drive, slams it home. Tamaj with 11 points, and the Tigers up by 4, 66-62. Spins away at midcourt, feeds down low to Thompson, has it blocked by Morcell. Mike the other way, 3-on-2 break, bounces it to his right to Dalamoto, puts it up from 5 and scores. 74-71 Tigers. Eddie dribbles, comes down, spins, lays it up, blocked! Keith has it with 5 seconds left, and he gets fouled.
The Tigers are now 17-8 overall and 8-4 in the CAA and guaranteed of a winning season. As always, I'm joined by the head coach of the Tigers, Pat Skerry. Coach, another strange game against the Cougars. It was tight throughout, but then you guys didn't score in the last 6 minutes of the game, which is why we had such a large margin of defeat. But when you look back at that game, what was it again about Charleston that you guys couldn't really get over the hump offensively?
Yeah, we haven't solved that puzzle yet. I think guys were excited to play, and they were amped up, maybe too amped up if that's possible. We didn't help ourselves at the start of the game. You know, we got down 9-1. I called a timeout. I feel like maybe I could have called one earlier, though we missed a couple of free throws in that stretch. It wasn't like they just came down and scored. Then we got down 12-1, and then we got it to 4 like 3 different times in the second half, and bad foul shooting. We didn't finish a lot of plays. A couple of our better players didn't have great nights, and then they scored the last 14 points of the game. I think in the last 3 minutes they scored 14 points. So it was a little bit misleading at the end. We just we did not and could not get over the hump. Bad foul shot, maybe some hurried shot selection, and then to their credit, they made some timely 3-point baskets, especially in the second half.
And some of those were very well defended. I mean, it's just sometimes you can do everything you can, but the ball's still going to go in the basket.
You know, you hope. We try to pride ourselves, and we got to figure out how to make them miss. And you know, like I said, to their credit, they got good players. It was a good environment. We couldn't get it done.
Then you move on to North Carolina to take on Elon, a team you had not faced this year. And Elon, picked to finish last in the CAA, has actually had a really nice year. That game again, tight. You break it open, but then Elon comes back and tight till the end. But you get another close victory down in Elon, North Carolina, much like last year.
Yeah, you know, obviously down the stretch could have went either way. I was proud of our guys, the way they responded in a small, hostile environment. We did a good job coming out of the gates in the second half. Johnny Davis set the tone for us. We had we got up there 11, and then we made it a little bit interesting. The last, I'd say 40 seconds of the game, we made it a little bit more interesting than it should have been. But we couldn't stop them, although we did take away their 3-point shot. They were a prolific 3-point shooting team. And then, they played a lot of zone, which we expected. But I thought, obviously, Moto was sensational. stepped up more. Eddie Keith, T.J. Parker had a great weekend. So I was proud of our guys for stepping up. And as you know, you were on the trip. It was a long, grinding trip. I'm not so sure travel partners equate to a 5-hour bus ride and arriving at a hotel at 3:45 in the morning.
Yeah, and you also did it. You played much of the Charleston game and the entire Elon game without your starting point guard and second leading scorer, Byron Hawkins.
Yeah, I thought Josh Ivory and Eddie Keith stepped up admirably. They took care of the ball. Our ball movement was sensational against Elon. Byron gave it a go against Charleston. He was ineffective, and those other guys really played well on Saturday. But you know, injuries and are part of the deal, and not having guys are part of the deal. And it's got to be next man up. And I thought our guys really didn't play more minutes other than Jordan McNeil did a good job for us, and Josh. And those guys have been ready to play more minutes, and they'll get more moving forward.
You also now are 5-2 on the road in the CAA this year. That's pretty impressive.
It's outstanding. I'm pumped about that. Although we're not talking about that this week because we've got 2 challenging home games. We better figure out how to be better here at home and the best venue in the league.
Well, 5-2. I think you have to put it all on Mike Sweats for the great job he does on the road to keep you guys organized and no glitches, and maybe that's why you're 5-2.
Yep, I agree. He does. Honestly, that stuff means we travel so smoothly. Mike figures out how to make it work, and we need to pay him more money.
Donations are welcome. You look at this past week, College of Charleston, Elon. Now you sit at 8-4 in the conference. We'll talk about the upcoming games in our next episodes. But does anything surprise you about what's going on in the league at this point? I mean, we're 2/3 of the way through.
It's a war. Credit to North Carolina Wilmington having won, whatever it is, 9 in a row. So they're clearly in the catbird seat. But, I mean, gosh, it's just like someone on my staff, I'll leave him nameless, mentioned yesterday, Wilmington's got a tough stretch, Coach, down. I said, who doesn't? I mean, we got a murderous stretch. I mean, you look at everybody in the league has a tough stretch because this, my opinion, there's 8 teams that are worthy of playing when it's all said and done. They're going to have probably good enough records, certainly 7 for sure, some type of postseason. That's unheard of, 70-80% of your league being a postseason caliber type league. So every night you got a tough game.
That will do it for our time today on the Tiger Basketball Report. On Wednesday, be sure to check out our next episode on TowsonTigers.com or the Towson Tigers on YouTube, where we will preview the Tigers game against Northeastern. For head coach Pat Skerry, I'm Spiro Morekas. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Tigers.